you have pointed out that the crop circles indicate a change of paradigm, or a kind of a dimensional shift. Do you still hold this opinion?
Looking back, I realized that I was absolutely right. There's no doubt in my mind that we're on this journey of change. And I don't, as I've said before, I don't think the crop circles are responsible for it. I don't think they're doing it. But I think the authors of the crop circles are very much aware of this. And they also realize that we earthlings, who are profoundly stupid, as well as divine, miraculous, inventive, graceful, loving, but thick, we don't know what's going on. And I think our cousins, who are the impresarios of the crop circles, are using the crop circles to aid our transition and to give us some clues about this important time.
But that brings up another question, and that is, if this really is important for people all over the world to join in, why is it that this particular phenomena is appearing in this particular place on the planet?
Oh, come on, that's a silly question. That is a silly question.
Why?
Number one, because I don't know, and nobody knows why it's here. But then, this is like saying the Wright brothers flew their aeroplane, they developed it in Ohio. Didn't they realize that aviation was important for the whole world? Everything has to start somewhere. And you can say, why here, why here? Well, it will spread. It's spreading already. And the Wright brothers chose that area because they were making bicycles and they knew that area, so that's where they started. Now, who can say why the crop circle authorities, the crop circle engineers, why did they choose this area? This is a deep question which we could go into, but it's a question which is limited in time. Historically, it is of importance, but in the last 20 years, we've seen the way it's spread. I mean, where are you from? You're from Norway. How did you find out about it? Suzanne Taylor's from America. Andreas Müller is from Germany. There are people from Australia. It spreads. It doesn't matter where it starts. If for historical reasons you wish to go into the possible reasons for the selection of this beautiful valley as the heart of it, then we could discuss that. But everything has to start somewhere. The crop circles started here. But they will be everywhere. One Thursday afternoon at 4:15.
But still, even when it's a fact that these formations are here, I mean, clearly visible to everyone, why do you think it takes so long before the general public recognize them?
We're not ready. We're a long way from ready. What can you say about the stubbornness of our species, you know? I mean, we're driven fundamentally by need to survive. This is our dynamo. But a subsidiary part of this dynamo to enhance our survival is we must keep the world the way it was yesterday. This is a desperate, fearful enterprise. Resist change. And the amount of terror, real terror, that is embodied in the idea of change is breathtaking. And fundamentally, people are very frightened, not by the crop circles, but by the shadow of the crop circles, by the implications of the crop circles, because if the crop circles are real, well, of course they are real, but if the crop circles are real, this destroys science, religion, philosophy, history, psychology. People don't want that. I mean, again, to go to the Wright brothers, they flew their aeroplane in 1903. In 1907, Lord Baden-Powell, who was the chairman of, I don't know, the British Aerial Society, which was to do essentially with hot air balloons, sent a letter to all his members saying, you will have heard rumours from America about a heavier than aircraft flying. Don't worry about it. This is impossible. And a lot of men and women all over England, whew, thank goodness. Thank you, Lord Baden-Powell, for reassuring us that this cataclysmic change in the world was not going to happen. And suddenly we're faced with crop circles and the implications of what will be the biggest cultural shock this planet has ever received. Of course people don't want to know. Of course they're scared. Of course they prefer to say, oh, it's all hoaxes. Go away, go away.
Yeah, but I mean, speaking of the hoaxers, what is your comment